was stop worrying about what everybody else thought about what God told me to do.
Man, say, man, and iLuvHueyG, man, this is day one of the podcast summit. We're going to see what they're talking about. I ain't going to do all that talking. I'm going to let them do the talking, man.
I want to manifest this being the best moment ever. And then another good moment after that. And your last question was what?
The best advice you got for anybody?
Best advice, get around the right environment. That changes everything. Environment solves all problems.
I love conversation. So getting into the podcast game was just natural because podcasts are where conversations get held and ideas in word form get to be living longer than you ever lived. So I'm excited about the idea that conversations really get to be captured.
What got me into podcasting is honestly, I talk a lot. I run my mouth. Like, I got a lot to say. And at the end of the day, I realized, like, you know, over time, whether it's family, it's friends, like, I'm the entertainment. And not only that, like, a lot of things that I go through in life, I teach people life lessons. So it's important to just show people that, you know, you shouldn't be scared of what people are going to think or what they're going to say about you. Put out your true, authentic self, because that's the person that people truly fall in love with.
Steps of a righteous man are ordered. And then the second thing I would do was stop worrying about what everybody else thought about what God told me to do and just do it. If I lose them as friends, if they get upset, whatever. That's what I would say. Stop worrying about what other people think. What does God think and what do you think? And then walk.
Listen, the message is this: change is possible without growth, but growth is impossible without change. Faithful fuel, discipline will unlock it. Your 2.0 is already in you. I am the proof. After a 20-year sentence, while I was in prison for 20 years, I was able to free myself. So my prison freed me. Your prison can free you. I'm preaching a message that, listen, there's a better version of you inside of you. And I'm going to be the living example and will take you on the journey of my life of progress and being proactive about life.
Yes, so I'm manifesting that this podcast will actually reach right people. It's something that has been on my heart, on my mind, and building and sitting on for like over a year. So now it's like, why wait? We're going to push through this and continue to evolve through this too as well.
Go through, you might feel broken, but you can be made whole because God has a plan for you.
I want to manifest opportunities, blessings, and, you know, for God to break protocol over me. Whatever happens, however things are supposed to go, I hope that it expedites for myself.
The best piece of advice is just focus on increasing yourself. Every time I increase me more, I notice that I increase everything else around me. That's the biggest advice. When I want to become a better father, I don't focus on my child's behavior. I focus on how can I parent them in a different way, right? So now I'm going to still discipline, but I'm also going to try to increase me. So I know how to be a better father. Same thing as a husband. Same thing as a business owner. Same thing as a Christian and a believer of Christ. I'm going to increase myself in order to now increase my whole world.
Man, it's Chief Awasan checking in here at the podcast summit. We just preaching positivity, pushing love and light, man, helping people start, grow, and scale their businesses. If you need credit repair, if you need business funding, I'm laying it down, man. If you need to start, grow, or scale your business, I'm gonna give you all the necessary tools to do so. Remember, health is wealth, but you can't have wealth without the health. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta stay in line, you gotta stay disciplined, man. If you're a man, be a man, man. Women need men to come back into just being men again and really protecting women. If you're a woman, we need women who gonna stand by the men and guide us back into our natural order, man. Peace and love.
So some advice we got for you is to really be intentional about the manufacturers you work with, be intentional about selling through psychology and making that connection point and really the heart behind what you're creating. So you're not selling the apparel, you're selling what it represents, you're selling identity. So really zoning in to who your ideal customer is and speaking to that identity and creating a community around it. So that's what we're doing, that's what we're building, and we're just grateful to be here.
There are people who invest in just everything and they don't really have any intent. So when you have access to money to invest in yourself, make sure it actually aligns with who you're trying to be, who you're trying to become. Don't buy into a ton of things at one time. Like, invest in yourself, do it, implement it before you invest in the next thing. That's what I got.
Feel the impact. I'm here for a reason, and I just heard them. You keep saying that, man. We ain't got time to waste. So I'm here to get it, man. I'm here to build impact. And when I'm gone, I want to leave a generation of people that are gonna step up and do it too.
It's about building the impact, leaving the generation well.
I want to manifest blessings. Like, I just want to be blessed. I want to be in position. Anything that I've been asking God for, I want Him to manifest that into my life. Actually show me the reason why I trust Him and I lead Him with every decision that I make.
I would say where to start. I would say the easiest platforms to like start on and grow on is TikTok and Instagram, like the Reels portion of it. Because everybody, the attention span of the regular human these days is extremely short. It's the shortest it's ever been. So when somebody see, oh, it might be a nice thumbnail on YouTube, or it might be something real good. When they see that timestamp, say 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and I ain't got time for that. But like if they scroll in and they see you and it's something interesting within the first couple seconds, they gonna stick around. And then if you keep hitting them with good content from there, that's how you gain a fan.
You're not doing it as unto God, you're doing it as unto your feelings. So, when you have passion and purpose, here's what that looks like. It looks like you're driven to do the work, so you'll work long hours, but you're confused about whether you're doing the right thing all the time. Okay? It looks like you have a full-time job and a whole lot of side hustles, so you're always tired and never fulfilled. This is what it looks like. This is where a lot of women entrepreneurs live.
I just want love, man. I want me and my family just to be straight. And that's necessarily it, man. It's just love for me.
I am manifesting a studio that is affordable or at a good rate, a good price, that I can actually film my podcast in. But I know it's going to come to me. All the people have been coming to me with all the things. I know the right spot at the right time is going to come to me.
To be honest, like if I can give anybody advice in here, you gotta copy people. That's really what it is. Like you copy people and you make it your own. I'm sure like there's a lot of people in here, they cook at home. Anybody cook at home? Raise your hand. Okay. So if you cook at home, you got your recipe from somebody. But then you might add a little extra Cajun in there to make it your own. Or you might add a little extra salt or something, you know? So it's the same thing. Like you see what's trending, you see what's popping, you see what you see on your own For You page or your own timeline. And then you kind of take that and make it your own because everybody doing the same thing, really.
So brothers and I will authors teaching kids all around the world how they can earn their own money. It's a little region. Look, this is one of our newest ones, Learn the Bank, 1 to 10. Y'all should definitely get that. Follow on social media, Boss Brothers Universe. And get our books today. And what you want to manifest? A lot of success and lots of impact.
This shovel represents so many things that God gave you. The 5 P's, the pain, the perspective, the purpose, the precision, and then the persistence. And it's in the form of a shovel. I'm gonna be pulling up on you in your city and handing it to you to get not your testimony, but your shovel moment. Because after doing all this, we're gonna be able to live awesome, sensational, phenomenal, all at once.
I want to manifest blessings. Like, I just want to be blessed. I want to be in position. Anything that I've been asking God for, I want Him to manifest that into my life. Actually show me the reason why I trust Him and I lead Him with every decision that I make.
We can call on things that be not as though they were. So I speak those things into existence, and I walk into them. So I don't speak in hopes and wishes and all of those things. I speak in commands. We send out commands when we speak, right? Like we are to be the salt of the world, right? So light comes out. So and we understand that light and dark can't share the same space. So we read that in James. James talked about how the tongue is one of the most powerful things that we can have. It can set a whole forest on fire. So I use my words to shape my future. Like, so I don't focus on manifestation, but I'm just focused on calling on things that be not as though they were.
The podcast or the content that you create should be a marketing arm for a product or a service. Whatever type of content that you're making, I want you to think, I'm cultivating this audience of people to eventually buy something.
Missouri represent all day, every day, you know, but I'm Madesolidtv here in Atlanta. I am on the launch of my podcast. The name of my podcast is Navigating Life with Cam, where we host real conversations with real people, and we have authentic conversations about what we're dealing with in life. We don't all have it figured out, but let's navigate through this together and speak about career changes, grief, and purpose, and faith, and all the things, and sharing all those things that benefit us and help us to actually navigate through life on a daily basis. I'm hosting 100 conversations throughout the city, and as I'm traveling to as well, as the build up to the launch of my first episode. So you never know, you might be the one.
Shout out to Madesolidtv.
Man, shout out to Madesolidtv, man.
And I'm here with Madesolidtv.